What's up, everybody? Paul Hickey here with NoOffseason.com and the Sports Card Strategy Show. NoOffseason.com at the National. Welcome, everybody. Glad you could join us. We are at the National, and I met up with Kendall McKee today, my co-host on the Sports Card Strategy Show, and we had a great day. Friday, day 3, I guess, technically at the National, and I am excited to share with you all what I was able to pick up in my experience. I'm going to recap day 2 and day 3 because yesterday, day 2, I did a live stream here on the YouTube channel, and it cut off because my internet cut off. So I apologize to those of you who saw that. Let me know if the audio quality needs to be improved. Jump in the chat here and let me know if the audio quality needs to be improved or if you can hear me okay. Sometimes I need to toggle my microphone back and forth on my computer when I don't have my actual physical microphone with me. So I'm in Atlantic City. Hope you guys are doing well. And glad the audio sounds good. Thank you to everyone chiming in the chat. I appreciate that. So, all right, first thing I'm going to do is recap day 2, which was Thursday. And let's see. So it took me a while to actually buy cards. It took me like a day and a half to buy cards. Wednesday, I didn't buy any cards. And then it took me almost all day Thursday before I started to buy some cards. So I'll try to go through this quickly. But the first cards I bought were some gifts for Carter the Power Bryant, who is the co-host of the Football Card Quest show with my guy Andy Kaysen. They do an amazing job. So Carter collects Jeremy Hill and Marcus Colston because he's an LSU football YouTuber. So I was able to get this Jeremy Hill on card contenders rookie ticket auto, and got that for just a few dollars. And then I also picked up a game used Marcus Colston for just under that $3 price out of 170. For those of you who played fantasy football, you remember Marcus Colston. What's up, everybody? What's up, Ziggy? Good to see you, man. I'm here at the National, and I'm recapping day 2 and day 3. So I also picked up, Andy Kaysen, our host of the Football Card Strategy Show on the NoOffseason.com Sports Card Content Network, also is high on game used patches. So game used patches. So this Patchwork by Fleer from 2001, Kurt Warner, obviously a Hall of Famer, game used patch, just a few dollars for that. And then just a few dollars for Terrell Davis, Edgerrin James, and Ricky Williams, all game used patches. This is also from a Fleer product, I believe. Pacific Trading Cards. Crown Royale is the brand from 2002. I bet Panini maybe bought them back in the day. I'm not really sure. I think maybe that was the case because that Crown Royale brand obviously belongs to Panini now. And so, pretty pumped about this. Just a few dollars for these game used patches. So Thursday was digging day. I called it digging day, and I was digging most of the day, and it was exhausting. Thanks for the comments there, Ziggy. And what's up, Ryan? Good to see you, my man. I don't even look tired. That's great. Appreciate that. I'm glad I look okay. I feel pretty tired. I'm old these days. I'm about to turn 41 in August, so I feel old. Actually, I don't feel old, but I sometimes do things that old men do, like go to bed super early. But anyway, I get up super early too. All right, so then what I did was I went over to see my guys at Texas Roadshow. Some of you remember Chase Krim was on the show with Kendall and I on the Sports Card Strategy Show not too long ago. Chase brought a lot of knowledge. He helps his brother Cody run the Texas Roadshow shop, which is owned by Jimmy. Jimmy owns, most of you probably know Jimmy from Kentucky Roadshow. Jimmy owns all the Roadshow card shops. I think there's like 6 of them, maybe 8 of them now. One of them's in Texas. They just opened it. So I went to say hi to Chase and Cody. And in day 2 Thursday, I just made like really, really low purchases. I got these cards each for just a few dollars. So I'm actually high on these Trevor Lawrence base Donruss. They look these two look perfectly centered and like they could be PSA 10. So I may actually submit these either to PSA. Yeah, I'll probably submit them to PSA. Even if it's at the $30 level, I think I could profit. What's up, Carter? How you doing, man? Yeah, I got you some gifts, bro. Here, I'll show them to you. I'll spoil the surprise. This is a Jeremy Hill, because I know you collect Jeremy Hill on card Contenders rookie ticket auto. And then I couldn't pass up for you for just a few bucks. And then this Colston game used for just a few bucks, and it's numbered out of 170. So yeah, brother, I got you. Give me your address in the email, and I'll send them to you when I get back to Nashville. All right, so Trevor Lawrence, this could be a sneaky play. I don't know. Carter, what do you think about this? Like, just picked up these cards for like a couple dollars each. And I think if I submit them to PSA or SGC and they get 10s, there could be some profit margin, even at that $30 level. I think he could play well, and there could be a lot of hype around him. I don't think Andy and I kind of think that all he has to do is really come out of the gate and win a couple games, and there could be like massive hype around him. All right, so then not an investment, but this is a gift for my son. I picked it up along with those two Trevor Lawrence cards. My son wants to play college baseball at Vanderbilt, and he loves Dansby Swanson. So there we go. My son's going to be 13, and he's training real hard at baseball. So that's for Max. Ryan, I'm glad you liked the Trevor Lawrence play. All right, so then Thursday, I'll show you guys some B-roll video from Thursday after I go through my cards. My daughter loves LeBron James, and she loves sports cards. She loves opening packs with me and building her collection. She has like all my old binders, and she puts all of her just crappy base cards in them, but she just loves it. So all right, yeah, Carter says any rated rookie QB logo, any rated rookie logo QB is a steal for a few bucks. Yeah, I think so. I mean, I was looking at all of them. I was looking at Lance and Jones and Lawrence, but Lawrence is actually the most appropriately priced one out of those three. I think Lance and Jones are overpriced even at the base Donruss level here at the National, where you don't even have to pay for shipping. So even with all those factors to consider, I think that the Trevor Lawrence play is my favorite. And I'll talk a little bit more about that when I talk about day 3, which was today. But here are the cards I bought for my daughter, just $1 each. I think less than $1 each is what I ended up getting them for. So just some cool looking LeBron cards that I think my daughter will like. She likes them in a Lakers jersey. She has a LeBron Lakers jersey that she wears. So, and then the Goodwin's Champion card. So let's see. That almost rounds out day 2. But then I did actually go to meet up with my guys from the Card Talk pod, and I thought this was really cool. So I talked to Tyler and Lou, and I did meet Ryan earlier. So I talked to all 3 of them. Ryan was not at the Card Talk booth, but Tyler is a New York Ranger in this 1:37 p.m. take on a downtown card. Lou is Elijah Moore, and Ryan is Donnie Nicky. And I thought they did a really cool job. I met with Jason, their producer. Lou says he wants to come on the show. So we'll try to get Lou on the Sports Card Strategy show. I think that would be cool. So, yeah, we'll see. And then I did go to Filth Bomb Breaks booth. I don't enter breaks. And I don't really, other than Kendall, who's my co-host on the Sports Card Strategy show, his business, Wild Cards Box Breaks on Facebook. I don't really support breakers. I probably should more. I have nothing against breakers, but that's not where I like to spend my money. I like to spend my money on singles. So they have, I think the play at these card shows, like these big card shows like the National, maybe the Dallas card show, I'm not sure. The play could potentially be to go to like these breakers booths and flip through their not necessarily their dollar boxes, but maybe like their $10 to $100 boxes and look for stuff. So I picked up this, for you soccer guys, I picked up this Malik Tillman rookie Topps Finest auto out of 99, and I got it for $40. It's been selling for one just sold for $50. It's kind of, people are trying to establish the market on Tillman, but I'm still pretty high on him. I think that that could be a good one. And then I got these two thrown in for free. My first UFC card, Cowboy Donald, numbered to 299, red prism. Don't really know much about UFC cards, going to be honest. Did a lot of research for the sports card investment report at nooffseason.com. Added a bunch of UFC profiles based on my research, but off the top of the dome, I don't really know a lot about UFC cards, but I got that one thrown in for free. And then I got this Neymar thrown in for free out of Topps Chrome, and it is numbered to 150 blue. So basically got I kind of consider that getting the Tillman for even more of a discount. So yeah, Carter the Power says singles over breaks. I agree with that. Ziggy from Sports Card Show says, let's talk break strategy sometime. Yeah, I'd love to. I think that's great. I need to learn more about break strategy. I need to probably talk more about break strategy on the show. So, Carter, if you want to come on the show, and Ziggy, if you want to come on the show sometime, we can talk about that. That would be cool. I know, Carter, you're saying singles over breaks. I agree with you on that. All right, so let's look at some video from day 2, shall we? This can be kind of fun. This is kind of the way I like to do it. I like to not film during the show, during the card show that I'm at, because it kind of just takes away from my experience. But I feel like the best of both worlds is to film a little bit. This was a Laurinaitis, so this was me going through the cards. Beautiful Henry Ruggs card. Very unfortunate about Henry Ruggs. But this was me going through like the value boxes that I found the cards that I bought for Carter in here. And I just thought they were interesting. A lot of it made me, there's Carter's cards. It made me think of Andy Kaysen a lot because, just value football boxes. I think he would have had a blast with that. So that's me doing that. And like I was saying, I like to film some B-roll while I'm walking around, and then just enjoy the show, and then come back and do this as the content creation. I don't like to go live from the show or anything like that, because again, it just kind of takes away from my experience. Ziggy says breaks over singles, just in response to Carter. And breaking is like poker. There's 2 types of people, sharks and fish. Interesting. Would love to elaborate on that with you, Ziggy, sometime. So Ryan, my man, Ryan says he loves Tillman and he has the same card. Hope he makes the roster. Yeah, you and I and Kendall are all hoping for that. That would be amazing. So we're looking at the National. This is day 2. This is Thursday. So this was yesterday. And I'll be honest, I kind of struggled this day because I couldn't find any deals. Everything was overpriced. I wasn't really, I said I was going to be digging day. And digging is hard. And digging kind of wore me down. And so I'd try to take a break, and I'd try to look at some higher priced cards, and I would get discouraged by the prices of the cards in the showcase. And then, I would take some breaks to go network with people. I mentioned I met the Card Talk guys. I also mentioned in yesterday's live, before it got cut off, that I met with PWCC. Ziggy, I know you do not like PWCC, but I have to say I met with those guys, and they are just, it wasn't the owner, but it was the customer service guy, the PR guy, the marketing guy. They are quality human beings. Eric, Jay, there's a Barry Sanders card that I collected when I was a kid. I actually went to an event and got that Oscar Mayer Detroit Police Barry Sanders card. It's one of my favorite all-time cards, so I zoomed in on that card to show you guys. I actually saw that card quite a bit at the show. And, for those of you who are not at the National or who have never been to a National, you're going to see anything that you want to find. You can likely find it at the National. There's my guy just with a spreadsheet on an iPad going through singles boxes. I thought that was hilarious. You see that quite a bit. So yeah, I had a good experience meeting up with the human beings at PWCC. Card Talk Pod, met Ryan Johnson, Card Collector 2, met up with the Roadshow Cards crew, and just a lot of good business development networking here at the National for NoOffSeason.com. Wore the Sports Card Strategy Show shirt, passed the shirt out to a bunch of people, ran into a few listeners, audience members, gave them shirts. If you don't have a shirt and you want a shirt, go to NoOffSeason.com/T, just the letter T, NoOffSeason.com/T, and I'll get you a shirt. So again, we're just looking at my B-roll from the National. Let's see here. Those look like some Henry Davis in-person signed autos. So in-person signed autos of Bowman prospect cards, not as investable as the pack-pulled autos. Some game-used bats, game-used memorabilia is a big thing I ran into yesterday quite a bit. Not sure what you guys think about the value of memorabilia versus the value of cards. A lot of signed balls, a lot of Ronald Acuna signed balls. So I was taking a look at that just as I was taking a break from digging in the crates, digging in the boxes. I used to be a DJ, so I like the phrase "digging in the crates." A lot of Ronald Acuna inscribed balls. I thought that was cool, but don't know if those are investable. Feel like he signs a lot of them, and then I don't know if those are like investable or are those just collectibles. Of course, I met up with the guys at Sports Card Investor. Doug Husky is my guy over there. DeMarco Williams is my guy over there. DeMarco was not there, but Husky was there, and we talked quite a bit. Ziggy asks if I did the eBay hunt for the cards. No, I did not. I did not do the eBay hunt for the cards. But a lot of cool stuff in those corporate booths. A lot of corporate booths I think are probably more for the kids to kind of go just have an experience, a place to sit down, a place to look through the stuff they've acquired. I'm a little bit confused by the corporateness of the National. It's a little distracting for me. It kind of takes away from the cards. I don't go to local card shows because I live in Spain and there are no local card shows there. But when we move back to the United States at the end of 2022, we're going to move back in December. I'm really, really looking forward to attending more card shows. The Nashville card show. I'll probably go to Atlanta. I might try to check out Dallas. Maybe go to the Midwest Monster. Do a little card show tour. There's my guy Doug at Sports Card Investor. So they just launched Market Movers app 2.0, the new version. Zooming in on it here in the feed. And if you want to get your first month for only $1, use the promo code NOOFFSEASON at marketmoversapp.com. You get your first month for only $1. But yeah, I plan on attending more card shows. All these different like corporate booths don't really have anything in them. And so it's a little bit confusing, a little bit distracting. Like I said, I think I might go to just some more local card shows after I move back to the States, just because I don't think they have that corporate feel to them that the National does. But I mean, obviously the National's awesome. You just have to kind of stay focused, I guess. So back to PWCC. Ryan says he started using PWCC based on my recommendation, and so far he loves it. Also started listening to the segment on hoops and cards, and yeah, okay, that's cool. Yeah, I Gary from Hoops and Cards, he and I have collaborated on a lot of content. he asked me if I could send him some audio files from the National, giving my take on day 2 and day 3. And I did. I just sent him over my take on day 3, so it was a little bit more positive than my take on day 2. But yeah, Ryan, it's interesting that other people have said it's overpriced. I think I had more success today than I did yesterday. And I think it was because I was more sort of willing to talk to the dealers. I think yesterday I was too exhausted from digging day and trying to find deals myself. Whereas today I was more friendly, more interactive with the dealers, and had a little bit more success. So hopefully other people found that success as well. But here's just what I was talking about with the corporate booths. So you have like Fanatics with their booth, like Zero Cool. Obviously a lot of money spent, heavy investments in these booths, loud music. Not a whole lot going on in there though. Not a lot of substance. Basically just fancy seats. So I don't know how you guys feel about that. But, I guess it doesn't really take a lot. So I shouldn't be like super negative. All right, so anything else notable from day 2? I can't really think of anything. I'm just gonna kind of narrate here and talk through. Drop any comments, ask any questions. Oh, Tops. So Tops has a cool take a card, leave a card thing. I thought that was really neat. I didn't take a card or leave a card, but there's a wall there where it's great, I think, for kids. So this is what I'm talking about. Take a card, leave a card wall. To me, that's something that should be like almost the entire Tops display, and they should promote that. These autos, you cannot, those are behind glass, so you can't take the autos. I tried. I like reached for the auto and my hand hit glass, and I'm like, oh shit, whoops, I can't do that. So I think that's the eBay card hunt you were talking about there, Ziggy, with Ski, DJ Ski. I think they did that last year. It sounded cool. I just didn't get into it. Maybe tomorrow I'll go check it out. So here's the breaking. Like there's breaking. This is guys breaking on Loop from the Loop Lounge. Guys breaking on Whatnot. We're over on the other side. I don't really understand. Ziggy or somebody maybe can explain this to me. I don't really understand the concept of going to a card show setting up and then having basically people break online at the card show. I mean, I understand like why you would do it, but I don't understand like why you would make that part of your booth at the show, because it just didn't feel very personal to me. Now they did obviously like Whatnot had other people promoting Whatnot and everything, but it wasn't like connected. It just felt kind of disjointed to me. Pretty good wax prices here at this booth. Hopefully I pan up to the name of the booth, but I don't remember if I do. I want to say it's like Marty's. Is that right, guys? Marty's? I don't know. Marty's had a lot of great wax and good prices on the wax. So did not buy from him, but I'm just not a huge wax guy. I'm really, really into the singles. You know, my whole sports card investment report at no off season is kind of predicated around singles. I have bought wax before. I do think it's a good way to invest from time to time. But in terms of ripping wax, only really do that on special occasions. Here's the Roadshow booth right next to Alt. Again, Alt really their display didn't really make sense to me. Collectible, like just kind of, you're looking at people sitting. There's Card Shop Live or whatever, the sports cards nonsense guys. Not sure how you guys feel about Card Shop Live, sort of the exact same thing as Loop and Whatnot, so not very original to me, but you know, hey, to each his own. There's Leaf. I think that's Brian Gray from Leaf right there. Heard mixed things about him, and obviously there's, you know, Leaf. There's a place for Leaf in the hobby, I think. I think there's a tiny place for Leaf in the investment part of the hobby. We don't really rank a whole lot of Leaf cards on the Sports Card Investment Report. We're starting to rank more Contenders rookie ticket autos, focus on Contenders rookie ticket autos on the Sports Card Investment Report, because they're just not really well represented on Market Movers. As great as Market Movers and Card Ladder are, the rookie ticket autos are kind of the go-to investable cards for basketball and football, and they're just not really well represented from a data standpoint in these tools. So my team and I at nooffseason.com are building our own data feed of Contenders rookie ticket autos, Optic rookie ticket autos. Here's this is the Card Collector 2 booth yesterday. I could not come close to getting in to look at the cards that Card Collector 2 had. And then today I just didn't make my way over there. So maybe I will tomorrow. I'm just kind of curious to see what they have. I guess Saturday is supposed to be one of the busiest days at the National this year. So we'll see if tomorrow is the case. This is digging day. I didn't really dig into A to Z cards and comics there. Mainly because baseball singles, I'm not into baseball singles. All right, so I ran into Gary V and Lou Janu. So this is me with those two guys. Talked to them for a little bit, talked to Tyler. That was pretty cool to see Gary there. I've met him a few times in person, and he's a good guy. Just kind of low-key chilling behind the booth at the Card Talk booth. Not bad when your podcast can have Gary V just chilling at your booth. So maybe one day, nooffseason.com will have either all of you chilling at the booth with a celebrity or just all of us hanging out together. Either way, it would be just as cool. All right, so let's talk about day 3, which was today, Friday. So it was an even better day. And here's one of the main reasons why. I got to meet this guy for the first time ever in person. That's my co-host, Kendall Lefty McKee, the catalytic one. And that right there is Chase Krim on the left from Roadshow Cards. Really, really great hanging out with those guys today and hanging out with Kendall. So Kendall and I pretty much hung out all day. But before I met up with Kendall, I did look around at some football cards and some other sports cards. WNBA, saw some Sue Bird. I'll show you guys that in a second. A couple really, really nice Sue Bird cards. How do you guys feel about WNBA cards as investable assets? I find somewhat intriguing. So a lot of typical stuff you see at the National. You see a lot of Jordan, 86-year Jordans. Or you see some Spider-Man. What you don't see, though, is the Nike promo card very often. So there it is right there. Some Star 85. I think with PSA announcing they're going to start grading Star cards, you're seeing more Star cards. So that was Probstein's booth. They also had this Kim Kardashian auto. So this right here is for my guy, Andy Kaysen of Football Card Quest and the Football Card Strategy Show. In a dollar box, I did not buy these, but in a dollar box, I found some guys that he's been talking a lot about lately. Devin Duvernay. Carter, if you're still on the feed, you'll recall this, but Andy's high on Devin Duvernay and Albert Aquanegbaum. So I found some Optic rated rookies of those guys in the dollar boxes and took a picture for Andy. Now, I do have Ryan, you mentioned earlier in the chat my appearance on Hoops and Cards talking about overpriced. Now, I realize that you can negotiate with dealers, but I think dealers have to realize that our attention is so spread thin at these events that we might not want to have to negotiate with you on a $5 card. Like this Henry Davis Bowman Chrome First, $5, $5, $5. I mean, that's just a base card that, is just overpriced. Now, these also, in value boxes, take a look at these prices. These are no-name guys. Let's start with LaVisca Chenault. Carter, if you're still watching, would you pay $40 just for a LaVisca Chenault Bubbles Select card $40. Like there's nothing real special about that. Now, would you even take the time to like ask the dealer? Like you've got so many other booths, so many other cards to look at. If this is a local card show and there's like not that many like booths to go through, like maybe you'd stop and be like, hey, $40 for LaVisca Chenault. Like this should be $4, you know? That's the other problem. Like, how are you going to negotiate when they start that high? I don't know. So I was a little bit discouraged by this a few points in the week. But like these are no name autos and like $20, $40, $25, $25, $30, $45, $12. Like who even are these people? Like, I don't understand why, you know, why we have to go through this as the buyer. So I was a little bit annoyed by that. And, you know, I took some pictures. I took some pictures. Hold on one second. I got to charge my phone. Sorry. Thanks, man. All right, I don't want the internet to cut off again, so I had to charge my phone. I'm using my hotspot because the internet sucks at the hotel. So anyway, I think you guys get my point. Now, things did get a little bit better as the day went on, but first, let me show you this. So this is another thing that kind of pissed me off. Look at the prices on these cards. First of all, I guarantee you that the dealer does not know who Amir Smith Marset is. I know Andy Kaysen knows who Amir Smith Marset is, but I know that the dealer does not know that. Unless you listen to the Football Card Strategy Show or Football Card Quest, you don't really know to look for Amir Smith Marset. So $3 for him, not the end of the world, but, you know, I don't know. Still not really a deal. Like he's a penny stock. Kyle Trask. Who's going to buy a base Kyle Trask prism for $10? Not me. I mean, he's a penny stock, so he should be $1, you know, or he should be 50 cents. That's appealing. Kyle Trask base prism for $10. Not appealing. Sorry. Not appealing to have to deal with you about it either. Here's a Mac Jones, Don Russ. $200 on the sticker. The comps on this are like 130, 150. I mean, why do you even like, I get that the dealers have a lot of stuff to do. They have a lot of things to prepare for the national, but like, come on, why are you going to make me ask you about this Mac Jones card when there's so many other things? Like if they just had this price for like $100, I'd be like, oh, sick. Give me the Mac Jones card. That's a deal. That's, you know, that just sold for 130. I just think that it's a little bit backwards and it's annoying. So like there's a Trevor Lawrence base prism. That card you can get on eBay right now for $9. Look at the, when I flip this card over, look what the price is. You can get it for $9. Same with Javonte Williams. Javonte Williams, this orange. You see, it was $25. You can get it for $9. Same with Trevor. $25. Why? All right, let's move on to more positive, right? So nostalgia for me, the Skybox inaugural edition, basketball, the Hoops 1989 basketball. Really cool that people take the time to bring these out. All packs in this section, $2, 12 for $20. That's what I'm talking about. Have a little bit of fun with the packs. Dick Tracy. I used to love Dick Tracy. I'm not that old, but I'm old enough to remember the Warren Beatty movie. Okay, here's Sue Bird. So these Sue Bird cards, this is where things got a little bit better for me. I started talking to the dealers. Like I said, I've been critical up until this point, but I think part of it was my fault because I wasn't really talking to the dealers. So when I started talking to the dealers and asking if I could see some of the cards in the showcase, I started to get more of a positive response. These Sue Bird cards, like this had a sticker price, this gold one. These are 2012 Topps USA Olympic Sue Bird autographs. This is a gold, had a sticker price of $10,000 on it. Come to find out, the guy won't go lower than 1,000. That's a big ass difference. So you got a sticker of 10,000 on it. and you're going to go no lower than 1,000. Okay, let's talk about that. All right, that's a decent starting point. Now this one over here is the non-gold version, just the base version, $500, but it had a sticker on it of 1,000. So that's a big difference. And I really thought about the Sue Bird for 500. I didn't go in that direction, but I did think that was a unique thing to see. And I do think Sue Bird is very investable. I'd love to know what you guys think. So other WNBA cards, you see Candace Parker, Becky Hammon here. Pretty cool to see some of the WNBA cards. Simone Biles cards, those are pretty cool. There's an Alex Morgan card that I really liked. So let's pause. So Ryan says, do I think that things got better due to not moving cards and having large overhead going into day 3? Seems like I set up at this price I'd sell. Is that wrong? No, I don't think that's wrong. I think you might be onto something there, Ryan. Yeah, I think that's definitely part of it. So Michael Phelps card. I mean, I don't know if this guy's just doing show and tell and doesn't really care about moving these. Obviously, he said he had bought. There's my very card. He said he had bought those himself and then had them graded. So I think he's very proud of that. Yeah, I think Ryan, you could be right. I thought this was cool. These are Shohei Ohtani Japanese cards. So there's a booth set up strictly for Japanese baseball cards. Pretty niche Japanese baseball card booth, but obviously with Ohtani, his performance on the field, the news that he could get traded to New York at some point is very interesting. So now here are mini Lombardi trophies that are signed. So Terry Bradshaw, John Elway, Antonio Holmes, Emmitt Smith. These are all Super Bowl MVP. Or Holmes had the game-winning catch against the Cardinals that one year. These are replica World Series championship trophies signed by mainly New York Yankees that were on those teams. Interesting concept, not for me. I'm not sure if you guys would get down with any of these things. That's a Jeter signature with the JSA certificate of authenticity. All right, now here's where we get into the good stuff. This is Kendall talking to a dealer. So Kendall and I have known each other for a couple years now, but we just met in person today. So I was very excited to spend the day with Kendall. And this is Kendall talking to some dealers, and he's about to make his first deal over there. Kendall and I each made a few deals today. He made about 3 or 4 times more deals than I did. He was very active today. And, I was more active than I've been in any day. So I'm going to walk you through the deal he made. So this is where he bought a Gunnar Henderson Coleman Chrome first auto out of $299, which is purple. Either $299 or $250, whatever one, the purple one. If that's $250 or $299, I don't know. This is like a $350 card right now, raw, and he got it for $270. And this is a card that has potential. Gunnar Henderson is someone that we believe in. It's part of our sports card investment before we added it. And we got Gunnar Henderson for $270, and we believe in him. So that was a big deal. That one right there was a Mickey Mantle. Let's see. I want to say 1955 tops. And my uncle told me about these card designs that used to be in TV sets. And I think that was just that one year. I think it was 55 tops. So this is an Andy Rodriguez speckle refractor, PSA 10. Another steal that Kendall got for $100. This is a Trevor Lawrence super short print out of the 2021 Prism hanger boxes. I think you guys probably know about this, but they're only available in the hanger boxes. Andy's talked about this on the Football Card Strategy show. The guy wanted $75 for this, which ended up being a pretty darn good price. This is me making my first deal of the show, my first real deal of the show, first deal of the day. I'll show you the cards. This is me paying basically $120 for this Pedri. This is a Pedri 2021 Topps Chrome auto. So not a rookie auto, but very nice card. 120 for that. That's going for about 130 on eBay. This is where I started making deals. Now, also, this Ansu Fati, for those of you soccer card collectors and investors, I've wanted a Fati auto. So this is an Obsidian Fati auto, and it's numbered out of 75. And the funny part about this is I say to this guy, let's see. Here are the cards. I say to him that I'll give him $100 for the Fati, because that's basically what it's going for on eBay. And he comes back and he says, I'll give it to you for 65. It was the easiest, best negotiation of my life. So I say, look, I'll give you $100 for this card. He comes back and says, I'll give it to you for 65. I'm like, all right, bet. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Speaking of let's go, this is our guy, Chase Krim. So Chase and I made a deal for this, this Jordan Poole. This is probably my biggest purchase of the show. Jordan Poole Contenders Rookie Ticket Auto 2019 Prism. So it's a shiny on-card auto. Jordan Poole is a guy that I'm very high on, even though he went to the University of Michigan. And I am a Spartan through and through. Toa, where are you at, my man? Toa is green and white. Shout out Toa. And I got Jordan Poole. You saw the 450 on the sticker. This card did go for 450 not too long ago. It went for 340 this week, and I got it for 300. Special Paul Hickey discount at the Texas Road Show. $300 for the Jordan Poole. So I'm very, very excited about that. Cool sort of recreating the deal with Chase. A bit of a jackass there.
It's also done early. Did you see the card?
There's the card. There's the cash. Pretty pumped to actually make a deal in person. I don't really get to do that very often. So yeah, we had fun with that one. Then just looking at some more cards here as we get ready to head out to the show. Yeah. LaMelo Gold. And this is kind of cool. This is a Jordan and Tiger Woods signed card. They each signed the same card. But look at the price on the LaMelo Gold Prism. $90,000 in a BGS 9. So Ryan says that Kendall helped him get a 5 out of 5 ND Rodriguez SGC 1010. Oh, nice. That is sick, Ryan. Good work, man. He's going to cross it over to PSA. I love that call. Love that play. Glad you like the soccer cards. And grading the pool, I'm thinking about it. I don't know that it would gem. It looks pretty clean, but it looks maybe a little bit off center on the back. I don't know how much you guys know about grading. You might know more than I do. But Chase seemed to think that it would not gem. So I don't know if I'm going to grade the pool, but I'm excited to have it. And I go back to Spain for like 5 more months before we move back to the United States. So I would have to leave this at my in-laws' house. If I ship it to the vault, they're going to charge me a $5 or they're going to charge me a $10 raw card ingestion fee per card. So I think I might keep all of these cards at my in-laws' house until we move into our new place in the States. And then that would probably give me time to sell the pool. Have some selling windows for the pool during the upcoming NBA regular season after I move back in December. So I think I might not grade the pool, Ryan, and sell it, maybe sell it raw when Golden State makes another title run this year. We'll see. So Thought that Jordan Tiger Woods card was cool. So this is kind of a grail card for me that I did not buy. But you can see here, it is the Magic Dr. J Bird card from, I believe it's 1980 or 81 tops, 1980 tops or 1981 tops. Kind of a grail card for me. I should probably know the year of my grail card, but I think it's 1980. It's a Bird Magic rookie with Dr. J in the middle of it. And each one of them have signed it. It's Beckett authenticated. I did not know the price on this, but I assumed that it was way out of my range. I think it was maybe $4K. So a good, actually like good fair price, like probably would have no problem paying $4K, but I'm not going to spend $4K on any one card right now because I'm trying to buy a house coming up here when we move back to the States. So that takes us to the end of day 3, and I will report back on Monday. Join us on Monday for a full episode of Sports Card Strategy Show. It'll be episode 41. And excited to have Kendall back on the show with me. Excited to have spent the day with Kendall, and excited that many of you joined this live stream and joined in the comments. I love seeing you guys. I really, really appreciate the support. This has been a special episode of Sports Card Strategy Show from the National. Thanks, everybody. I'm Paul Hickey with NoOffSeason.com. Have a wonderful day. And don't forget to check eBay during the National, because everyone's focused at the National. That's a big chunk of people that are not buying on eBay during that time. So if you're not here, check eBay and have some fun with what you can find.